Welcome to the Better Business Podcast. My name is Alexi and I am your host. Look, I've really had some good feedback on my podcast, and if you're enjoying it, please don't forget to subscribe or contact me and let me know what you guys think. I mean, I understand that there's obviously a sea of information out there. However, I do try my best specific to the businesses I work with and the people that surround me. And if you find this content relevant, that's music to my ears. So what I want to talk about today, guys, is strategic partnerships. And look, this may sound pretty pretty strong, pretty complicated, but I want to talk about strategic partnership for small business as a way to drive business without having to spend a lot of money. And I think this is one of the topics that a lot of small business owners are really dying to know about. And look, advertising is a big thing. Marketing can be really expensive. And a lot of the time, I'm not really convinced that small businesses really need to invest that much into the marketing. You need to have marketing 100%, but you also need the marketing that works. Let's just get that straight. So when it comes to getting your marketing going, you really need three forms of marketing as a proper business. You need inbound marketing, outbound marketing, and networking. Inbound marketing is things like your Google ads, your SEO, and so on and so on, which can cost a lot of money. And I understand there could be constraints around something like that. Outbound marketing is really more about cold calling, sending out emails, doing flyers, and basically anything that allows you to reach your target market by sending out pieces of information that qualifies and engages that market. And then finally, networking. That's the third avenue, which is where you can connect with groups of people. And there's many networking groups that basically allow business owners to connect with one another in a structured way. Some obviously more casual, and then from there form relationships, pass business to one another and whatnot. There's a multitude of those. Chamber of Commerce, BNI, and other organizations all throughout the world. And locally, there's a ton more. So I guess why strategic alliances? Well, first of all, you'd want to form a strategic alliance in a way where you can potentially work with people who can help you elevate your brand. So there are some credible businesses that already exist potentially and work with your target market. And then from there, working with them can actually allow you to offer more services to your clients, and then bounce off the fact that you work with those guys. You have a partnership or an alliance with them. Secondly, obviously, you're going to get leads and referrals, which is great to any business. And then from there, I guess it really just allows you to diversify how you generate your business. Look, obviously, you got to be careful, but the main thing is this whole thing can really backfire if you network and partner with the wrong people as well. So make sure that you vet the people that you're after. And overall, as a simple concept, you're really looking for people who have your customer before you and that you're not in competition with. So let me say that again. People who have your potential customer before you, so they come to see them first, and then they basically can pass the customer to you. So, I mean, organically, you would think, hey, for a small business owner like myself in the whole digital marketing space, it'd be like accountants, business coaches, and that's all well. However, accountants are very difficult to get through to. First of all, they're already getting a lot of requests to connect, and overall, like accountants by nature are very introverted people. Look, I may be wrong here, I may be generalizing. I don't mean to offend anybody, but they are, more numbers focused, and they're not so much people focused in my own experience. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I do find that potentially for my business, looking to avenues of marketing where some of my potential partners are really businesses like social media agencies, which is an area that we don't really cover that well, or that in depth, if you like. Branding agency, we don't do anything to do with branding. We don't do anything with programming. We don't do anything with a multitude of different areas within the digital marketing space. And those connections are definitely worth following. So for us, working with some social media companies that do Salesforce and other CRM integrations, have really become very good strategic partners, and they've been able to pass a lot of business to us. So I think, there's a bit of an approach to finding these people, because a lot of you may wonder, hey, okay, now I understand who I'm after, but I'm not even sure where these people are. Well, first of all, I definitely recommend that you check out your local networks and have a look where people are actively looking for business or actually actively looking for partnerships. So check out your local BNI, Chamber of Commerce, like I said before. Maybe there are other things as well. that are happening just around the corner. A lot of areas have got local community groups that organize certain catch-ups. Secondly, and this is a concept that may work very well for you, is you may want to do an email blast to a potential database of people that fall in the category. And for that, you basically, first of all, need to do a little bit of data scraping of names and emails. Now, this is a bit of a manual process, and typically you can engage, I guess, a VA or someone from the Philippines who can help you with this sort of thing. But the quality of data is really the key here. From there, obviously, you want to put together a bit of an email, and you want to keep it simple. And you want to make sure that within that email, there is a link for people to follow. So it's an email where people can actually click through to find out more, whether it's, some of your work examples, or whether it's something that actually allows them to fill out a form or something like that. So there's got to be like a call to action. And then I guess make sure that you make things really clear. I am such and such, I do X, Y, Z, and then I cover these areas. So because all these things allow people to sort of connect, say, hey, I work with these people as well. I work with, this particular market, and I target this particular area as well. So that creates some synergy. Include some win-win for the reciprocal business as well. Like, hey, I'm looking for mutual partnership with XYZ. I've got a client at the moment that I potentially need a alliance partner for in order to service them properly. Find a way where there could be a win-win for you and that potential partner that you're reaching out to. And by the way, make sure that your subject line is pretty strong. And what I find is, you can put all the copywriting side of things within the subject line, but I find that using person's first name works particularly well to grab their attention. That works really, really well. And then obviously send out your blast, and make sure that you actually respond to people coming to you. And from there, it's really more about follow-ups. Make sure that you follow up on your meetings, from the face-to-face occasions. Make sure that you follow up on the actual emails. And the whole idea really is to form a lifelong relationships. Really, that's what you want with the people that can really complement your business and work with you as well. So that's what is this is something that I would recommend, and that's the concept that I really recommend pushing: strategic partnerships. I think over periods like COVID, this has been something that a lot of people started to realize a lot more, because a lot of people, connected with other businesses quite naturally previously, and then COVID has disrupted the whole referral side of things, and then people started looking for other avenues. Well, now that we're not in lockdowns anymore, I think it's worthwhile looking into something like that and doing it more systematically, so you can actually grow that side of things. The beauty of this whole thing is is that it doesn't cost you very much. The only cost is really your time. And then from there, you should be able to really connect with some good people in your area. And let me know how you guys go. I'd love to hear your feedback. And then if you guys are enjoying tips like this and you really want to share this sort of message, please do. We're on Spotify, we're on YouTube, and all the other major podcast channels. So guys, that's it for today. Please make sure you subscribe, and I will make sure that the next episode is going to present some awesome information that will be worth your attention. Thank you.